What's going, y'all? Welcome back to another video. This one's going to speak more about our present day society set of events. And appreciate y'all watching. We're gonna get right into it. What do I mean by modern day slavery? Modern day slavery is appearing in multiple forms today. One of them is the 9 to 5 system that we're in, the dollar system, like earn, give or take, like as far as you do this amount of input, get this out as far as like resources, which should already be free to us. Um, previously slavery was depicted as low to if any pay, just in the fields, not only with my race but also like other races that went through that in different regions of the world. But definitely like in this part, I'm in the northern hemisphere of the world. This part of the world, definitely a lot of that was happening. But like modern slavery is also like this topic is also evolving. It evolved from what I just mentioned to the 9 to 5 system, the rat race, or trading time for money, that system. And I'm not going to knock anyone who enjoys that system or is okay with, because some people are working 9 to 5s and make I don't know 500,000 a year. Some people are working something that makes 20,000 a year. So I'm not invalidating what anyone's work is doing, but what I'm saying is the system that is constructed and what it's doing as far as limiting, like controlling our overall humanity, as far as how we could, connect with one another in the maximum way that we could. But we're in these constraints of playing into this system that I'm mentioning, and it's very interesting. Like on this video, as far as this topic, I'm really just going to shed light because like modern slavery is in other forms as well beyond the 9 to 5 system. We have another thing such as which is technology. Even that is a form of like we have mental slavery now. Is what I'm saying. Before it was physical, and it's still very much physical, but now it's not physical, mental. It's almost spiritual, but everything's spiritual. If you're aware, if you tapped in, But like mental, as far as like the addiction to technology, the addiction to social media, like it's almost like the programming, like from not only television but also from the social media, like learning you, like just feeding you. It's just feeding you the same thing over and over. It's not like showing. Like at one point when social media first came out, I was here for that, and many of you was. It was just showing new stuff. Like it was kind of expanding your mind. But now it's kind of like watered down. Like now it's only showing you what you're related to or what you like are interested in, which is, I guess, to some that's like helpful, but to the grand scheme, if you look at what it's really doing on a bigger picture, it's really like confining you, like programming you to a certain niche or lane, while this technology is knowing you, and this technology that has also transformed into something that we know that is AI. So I've just named like four different like modern day slavery um activities that we're in. And I feel like this talk is necessary, especially like if you're like new to it, whether you're older or a kid growing up in it. Though you being a kid growing up in it, you'll probably adapt quickly because this is your norm. But someone like, I don't know, 30 years older than me, or maybe even closer to my age, like they probably know like this wasn't always the case. And when I say this is changing, it is changing as far as AI. Like I remember it was this I think this dude's name Bread. Yeah, his name's Bread Scales. I had checked out one of his videos. He mentioned a valid point about like with AI, so many people will be replaced, but the people that stand out the most in that, and shout out to him because it made me realize this, and also he kind of spoke a little bit on this, but like just going deeper in a different way. The people that will not really be replaced or won't really be one, if you're working outside the system, as far as like you're not relying on the 9 to 5, or you're not relying on what the government is feeding you to make a living. Like you've created something and you make a living off of that, or you invested some whatever you do. There's a lot of different ways, or you have a talent, a skill, and now you're getting paid for that. But like basically, the people that will stand out are the people who know how to use AI. As far as like, let's say like we have beginners, we have intermediate, and we have experts. The experts will stand out the most in knowing how to apply AI, whether it's to a business, to ads, marketing, to YouTube. Those people will stand out the most just because everyone is not really. I don't think a lot of people are as aware of what's about to happen before it happened, and I feel like I'm dropping this video to drop a gem on like what y'all should watch out for and just how to. Wait, hold on. I feel like I keep hearing something. Hold on. Oh, okay, it's kids, but yeah, like I feel like it's good to be ahead in this. Like it's 2026, 2030. It's a whole lot of different. I feel like advancements that'll be occur like the norm. Like literally back in 2020, like even before 2020, like groceries delivered to your house, like certain restaurants delivered to your house was unheard of. Now it's all here, and it happened in a short amount of time. And I'm using that as an example because it really doesn't take long for this to transition before you're already being affected by it. So like instead of being affected, let's learn how to be better responsive to what happens instead of like just it's happening and like we're like, oh, what do we do? But in a way, you know exactly what to do. So I'm going to give some tips of what you could do if you want to um better prepare for this. And it's a lot of different things you can do. Really, like you could like research AI. You could attempt Chat GPT, but even bigger, you should like really think on a bigger scale of like what can you do or what are you willing or and okay with doing that can take you out this construct of the slavery that is modern day slavery that is appearing from the work system, also like freeing the slavery from your mind from like the programming of social media and different things like that. I'm not bashing social media. I'm not saying like I'm just saying like be like don't just be a guinea pig playing into what's like in front of you. Like think of like a roach. This is probably a awkward analogy, but like a roach. Like it don't matter what food you leave out on the floor. It could be a pizza, a pepperoni. It could be a sugar cookie. It could be like so many random things. Like don't just feed into what's being fed to you. Is what I'm saying. That's basically the analogy. So like instead of like playing into gimmicks and like oh this technology is so cool, like this all this accessibility is so cool. It's great, but I would if I was you, I would think of a bigger picture. Like okay, this is here, but is this like pushing me towards more of a free lifestyle, or just pushing me towards more where I'm looking to go in my life, which is different for everyone, or is this constricting me, or is this like it's almost as if I'm being monitored by the government, which we all kind of are. Like even right now, as I'm like making this video, like or even these phones we use. So really, to escape that, it takes a certain, definitely certain awareness, but also a certain willingness to ask yourself that question that I just mentioned like a few moments ago of like how could I like maneuver out this construct for me, not only for you but for your fam and just for other people like I'm doing right now, like enlighten others, like uplift others as a collective. Like you can uplift yourself, but really I think it's a greater goal just to uplift like a full community all on the same page. Like the whole vibes of the world will change because of that. So it'll just be better. But like yeah, this modern slavery is like it's so many different forms, man. Like literally, even another one, food. Like modern slavery, like for food, like that's changing. Like I remember at one point, food was actually food. Like now, it's like lab grown or modified, like with genomes and chromosomes mixed that wasn't mixed, and in a way that's controlling. In a way, that's modern slavery too, because these we're very emotional and spiritual creatures. We have emotions, we have spirit, we have thoughts, we take action from this internal plane. So like, and we're putting food in us internally. So if we're putting like synthetic, horrible poison into our body, this is going to affect those things I just mentioned, like spirit, mind, emotions, which will in turn may make you a bit foggy, like in the head or like operating, which I wouldn't recommend because it's going to basically make you rely on the system, the government, even more because you're not even able to function at, let alone maximum potential, but not even halfway max, like on the way to maximum potential because like you're not like you're eating this watered down food that's not really fueling you to see what I'm explaining to y'all. So like even the food, a fifth example, even the food is like enslaving us to um just be more frail or like just like watered, weakened versions of like our existence that wasn't always the case. But this is why I'm making this video to kind of shed light on this. And you know, food, of course, I don't really have to go into that. Like you can literally, you are in control what you consume, how often you consume. So that I won't go too deep into it, but I just want to shed light on all these different modern slaveries that are appearing. Like, it's like dumbing you down, yo. Like it's making you reliant on something that is not really for you, you know, like the system, the construct. And it's like, man, like we gotta do better. Like I be seeing like it's like I don't even be thinking like I'm trying to help everyone, like of all ages and phases. So it's like if I can shed some insight on this for the younger generation or the older generation that is still trying to live, but they're like, damn, why is this happening? Probably like a certain percentage of years they was feeding BS, it wasn't real food. So if y'all can flip that, and the kids that's growing up into like adults, they peep this, like you know, be that person that shed that light. Like don't gatekeep. Like people be gatekeeping. I'm like what is like? There's no. I was talking to someone about it. Like there's really no point in gatekeeping, especially stuff like. I feel like gatekeeping. I think it depends on like what it is, but at the same time, I don't really agree with gatekeeping just because it's like if it's something that can help mankind and propel others, as whoever is gatekeeping, they were giving information. They didn't always have the information. Like they didn't come out the womb with the information. Someone shared that with you. So like it's like why whether you were shared by it physically, like by an individual flesh like me, or spiritually like a download, like an idea like that. But regardless, it was shared to you. So like wouldn't you want to promote that which was given to you? Like that's why I don't get it. But that's where egos come in. But that's a whole other topic, y'all. Like, like literally, I can go all day on all these different topics. But we're staying like on the plan is to not allow modern slavery to take control of our freedom, like our minds. Like this is why I made this video. Like the value. I kind of like want y'all to take away with this. Like, what is keeping your mind like on track, aligned? Like, and what is like bombarding it or like making you more like just not on your P's and Q's. Basically, everything I mentioned was that like we got the 9 to 5 system that's overworking you to the point where you can't even really get to know yourself or what you want to do. That's one. We got the food, we got technology, we got social media, we got what was another one? What was it was I said food, technology, social media, 9 to 5. What was another one? I can't like. There was another one. I remember it was five. Maybe it was four. Play it back. Y'all probably like we hear it. But I think it was technology. I don't know. I think I already said that. But regardless, there's more than three. Like, and that's more than enough. Like to even be one is pretty intense. So I feel like take your power back, like be the greatness that you were divinely supposed to be. Like don't allow like constructs to confine you. Don't conform for these systems. Like be greater, because that greatness can like shift mankind for the better. And like, you know, a lot of people might not agree with this. Some people may will, whoever that is, whoever don't. It's all love, regardless. But I'm saying this with a hope that people will wake up and not play into the gimmicks, the plays of the society, and like, you know, make something happen for yourself. Create something, uh, be your own boss. Share that talent, that art. Start that group, that reading group. Like just do something where you are not relying on the system your whole life. Cause like, as we see, like got war going on. Like I saw a post somebody showed me they were like 18, 25, they going to war. Like, no choice. Take back choice. Take back your sovereignty, independence as an individual being. And therefore that will affect us and raise us collectively as beings together. So just be aware and make sure y'all like actually apply something from this. Like don't just like listen to the video and then go out the other ear. Like really sit with what I just told you. Play this video back and like really debunk where you are. Like is it this 9 to 5? Like and if you're okay with it, then I ain't talking to you. But like or like is it this food? Is it the technology? Is it the social media that's making me feel like I'm not really in control? Like and when you're not in control and someone else is controlling you, a slave. Be aware of the modern day slavery. AI coming. It's all changing. Heed my words. Dropping some value for y'all. But like I appreciate y'all tapping in, man. This is like a little like brief video on this topic. And I hope some value y'all took from this in y'all day and y'all lives. Send love to y'all. Stay strong. Be aware.